you got going on today?
All sorts of jack, man. All sorts of stuff.
Everyone thinks you're a fat cow in the AC, so.
Well, I do need to lose some weight. But the guy that says that, go ahead and send us some, AC stuff. That'd be great.
Oh, absolutely.
If he's got a couple $100,000 to spare, then, we'd love for him to come install that stuff at the shop.
Yep, just send your money to Garrett at Casey's Paint Shop.
Yeah, just go ahead and just wire the money over there and... Fantastic.
What you got going on today on the 57?
Turn my goddamn radio off?
I turned it down. Hey, somebody wanted to know what was up with your grandpa socks.
I wear these grandpa socks in remembrance of your grandmother's.
I told you it's better if you didn't do it. I think he actually added to it compared to the first one. Oh, that's bad. I'm cutting out for the hood hinges to be bolted onto the firewall. Then we're gonna have to build some supports to go from the firewall down to the last body mount. Austin's still shaving stuff on the dash. It's getting pretty close to being wrapped up though. And then the front end's been bolted up. Pretty much gapped for the most part. And then all the chrome's been sent out. Bumpers have been finished, sent out the chrome. So really all we're doing is waiting on the fuel tank to come in so we can mount it, cut out the floor, get it situated and get the backer in that's blocking the trunk section from the interior compartment. We got a couple little odds and ends to do the doors, but they're getting pretty close to being fitted to the car. And then we'll have to start mounting stuff like the gas pedal. And we need to mount the hood. I tapped all the holes where the hinges actually mount. All the holes have been re-tapped. And this epoxy is pretty thick, so you can get down in the holes and stuff, and this stuff's great. So I just ran a tap through them. Added this new brace from Eddie Motorsports, the same thing on the front. And kind of just put plastic washers and everything on it for now to mock it up. We're gonna take some material out of the back side of out of the bottom side of the hood where that actually mounts. And then I think these are either getting powder coated or re-powder coated or either painted, I'm not sure. Maybe the same color as the car or something. And then we put the bumpers and stuff on it too. And then we'll adjust all this out once we get it mounted to the car. We're gonna build some kind of trusses like those down there to make them mount to the, it actually goes to the body mount up to the firewall. This is obviously kind of gaudy and don't look all that great, so we're gonna have to make our own setup, adjust it up, make it look nice. I think Austin's got an idea of what he wants, so kind of go off of his lead.
Well, good morning, Eric.
Good morning, Doug.
I'm testing out Keenan's chair because Zach wanted to buy one. And any chance I get to embarrass my son, I'm doing it.
What is, you embarrass him?
Oh yeah. He says, Dad, get away from the camera. Hide when Eric comes in.
So what do y'all got going on with the International today?
Well, I'm not up on the international stuff.
Oh, okay.
Zach and Keenan
Okay.
are doing that.
What do you got going on with the International?
Playing with steps still.
Sweet.
Stepping out.
Yeah. And then Keenan's getting the pump for the supercharger cooler mounted. The overflow for it's mounted. Just buttoning up small stuff so we can get big stuff on. Trying to get everything under the hood so we can hang the fenders. Brake lines are about to get made. About where we're at. I've configured wiring for the steps like 3 times now.
Skill level 8 now, right?
Skill level 8. Here's the new diagram. And that's just for the ground circuit for the door jamb switches.
That's not too bad. It's just like, what, a couple wires?
Well, it went from 2 wires to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wires.
Wow. Did Keenan end up getting that gas line installed?
Yeah.
Nice.
Tucked away back there.
All the way
The
to
rear brakes
here.
are on. All the parts are finally
I noticed that.
ordered and installed.
So you figured out the brake situation, right?
Yeah. Had to order
Oh, the pieces
caliper
didn't work.
spacers. The studs were too big for the rotors. But now all is well, and they are on. Now it's time for brake lines. It's a roller again.
Did you get some new tools?
Yeah. Try and buy a tool if I use it more than twice from somebody, so
Right.
I've been using Zach's deburn tool. Now I don't need them anymore.
So what do you got going on over here, Bruce?
Chemical stripping the Challenger. Got some aircraft stripper. I got a bit of a assembly line going. I'm gonna let this one sit. I got another one in there, the fender, that I already put some on, and it's ready to be scraped. I just got done scraping this fender. I'm gonna grind the rest of it off with an 8-inch grinder. I'm not wearing gloves either for all the internet safety police.
Those are the hands of a real man.
As you can see, I'm not wiping it on with my hand. It'd be better if I had like a smaller scraper, because this scraper is huge. But it's been sitting for a while, so it just falls right off. Sometimes this one's had a couple paint jobs on it, that's why it's
Really thick.
yeah. Normally, if it was the original paint job, it probably wouldn't be coming off. But it's definitely had a recent paint job and it falls off pretty easily. Now that I got most of it off, I'll go ahead and apply some more and let it sit. And I'm gonna go outside and grind that other one that's pretty much done. While this is, I guess you would say, working.
Let's go grind it.
About to hit this with an 8-inch grinder, get all the stuff that the chemical stripper didn't get off. And that'll pretty much finish it off. After that, then it's ready for the sandblaster. I should probably like spray it with some water, because I still see some chemical killer on there and I don't want to splash it on me because it hurts.
Oh yeah, no, spray it with some water. I would appreciate that.
I made that mistake yesterday and it burned.
that's pretty much that. Get all the big stuff off. That way the sandblaster's not taking a lot of time on the outside of the panel, getting it too hot and warping stuff. Which is also what I'm trying to do with the grinder. My face dirty.
So as you can see, this is the F100 SEMA American Racing build that's being worked on. It's got all new floor pans. And this truck's gonna look really good when Will gets some back and all the out of it. Was that sound deadening?
No, that's crack filler.
Crack filler. What kind of made up bull is that?
I'm not sure what it's called, but I kind of like it as opposed to the last few cars we got. It kind of scraped out without having to set the some on fire. So.
Oh yeah, it was hard to get out.
Right. Ford crack sealer seems to be soft. And soft is good.
Would you say Ford crack sealer is as soft as Dodge?
I'd say it ranks right up there. I mean, Chevy, hard. Pontiac, hard.
Pain in
Whatever that Ford is in there, that Falcon, hard. And about 2 others that we did were hard. So, you tell me.
I don't know. I like how your the music, the theme song for your hair just came on.
What do you mean the theme song for my hair? Dude, you can't even mention that word. Everybody's all lawyered up, can't even listen to my radio. Everybody wants their dime off of my... What's that called? Trademark infringement? What did you call it the other day?
Copyright infringement.
Copyright, because somebody was listening to the radio.
Yep. Yep.
I think we just need our own theme song.
It's come a long way since the 70s.
How about maybe like our own band that just follows you around and
We should.
plays covers?
So Garrett and Tanner said they're starting a band for the YouTube channel.
The band is getting back together?
Yeah, they're calling it Dolly's Rack.
Who?
Dolly Parton?
Well, I like her.
Yeah, that's why they're calling it Dolly's Rack.
Oh, Dolly's Rack.
Yeah.
That ain't bad. That ain't
Yeah.
bad. I'll buy the first album.
Oh.
I need my diagram.
You need your die grinder?
Diagram.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
Quit messing with me.
Alright.
Trick show today. Let's see. Tried spinning a screwdriver and we drilled a hole in the bed. I got up early this morning, came to the shop and fixed my screw up on that truck cab. And let's be clear, I didn't screw anything up necessarily. I had a little bit of issue with some solvent pop, so there's a little bit of difference there. So fixed the solvent pop this morning, came in early, got that fixed up. It looks BA. We got a bed on our International. We have more metal work done on the 57, and the guys are in the back chemical stripping our Challenger to go to the blaster. So as soon as it gets done, we'll put it on our rotisserie and go blast it. And we got like 3 cars to go to the blaster. We got a lot of work ahead of us. We got a new guy starting next Thursday, so we'll have to break him in. And I guess that's it.
I guess we'll get to introduce a new guy to everybody.
New guy on Thursday.
New guy on Thursday. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.